What's up, fishing fanatics? All right, so today we're going to be doing some fishing on a rising tide. I'm going to be fishing to the high tide. Hopefully the conditions are going to be okay when we get out there. It's calling for a little bit of wind, but I think we'll be all right. We've had a lot of rain this past week, and we're expecting a lot more rain for the next week, so hopefully we can dodge the raindrops today and get on some fish. Y'all stick around. Let's go fishing. All right, guys, so here we are at our first spot. Pretty cool. On the way in, we just saw an alligator coming in, so I know they're around here, but we hadn't had a chance to see them yet, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, the tide's not quite as high as what we thought it was going to be right now, so what we're going to do is we're just going to start fishing kind of in these deeper creeks and on these shelves and banks, and then see about pushing in deeper into this creek once the tide gets up into the grass. Targeting some trout right now, so hopefully that's what we can get on. Y'all stick around. Yeah, this alligator's pretty big. I don't know if you can, probably can't tell from there, but this video's not doing justice here, but this thing's about probably 8 feet long. The head's pretty big. Anyway, looks like a pretty good gator for this area, I'm sure. Looks like he's scooting closer to us as well, so we might get a pretty good video. In case you were ever wondering if I would potentially get in the water here, that should answer the question. I love this bank right here, because as the water comes in, oh, there it is, right there, here he goes. Oh shoot, he just had it. All right, he was on the bottom, that guy. Look at that. He tore the tail apart. You didn't see that? Oh, little jerk. Might be unusable. I'll try anyway. So there's a bunch of trout right here in the grass, sweetie. So the way I think this works is as this tide comes in around this corner right here, and it goes in down this creek, it pushes, and there's like this little grass flat right here, or this little mud flat, and I'm thinking the fish are probably up here feeding as they're going to the creek, you know? Crabby! Bring him in. For Caleb.
Hey, shark.
Hey, you caught a crab. And he screwed up your line. Look at that mess. Slow bite so far, huh?
No bite.
No bites so far. Well, we've had a few bites and just no hookups.
Well, I had a nibble.
Little trout nibbles.
Except for a crab.
Nice.
Not a very big one. Alright.
Nice. That was a good looking trout though. Nice. What'd you catch him on?
Got on the trout trick.
Trout trick, alright. Give your hands a good wet.
There we go, guys. First fish of the day. Trout on the trout trick.
Good job, sweetie. This cast too is like perfect.
Alright.
but I won't. I called it. He's a dinker.
All fish are good fish. Come on. Oh, he's cute.
Yep, cute little guy. Feeling them. Make sure it's wet first.
You can flip him.
Oh, the scales don't get rubbed off there.
Oh.
Yeah, let me flip him. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, so when handling trout, make sure you wet your hands. They've got really fine scales, and if you're going to release the fish, make sure you wet your hands because you don't want those scales to come off. We already wet the bottom of the boat here, so he's sitting down right now in some water. He's fine. We wet our hands to also make sure that we handle them properly. In this application, I'm going to use this as a Just Grab It glove. Talked about it before. This one is really useful for catching a lot of fish. I'm just going to simply wet this glove just a little bit, and that should be fine. So this is why they call them paper mouths. Look at how thin this mouth is. This hook is just barely sitting in there, and there it is, just released. So really want to be careful, and that's why you always have to keep your line tight when you're handling these fish. All right, let's get a measure. Oh, it's like to wet our board too. Take the best care of the fish as possible. All right, so I'm going to close his mouth, stretch him out just over 13 inches, almost 13 and a half. Nice little juvenile.
So if you've watched our other videos, you may have noticed that we release all fish. It's not because we don't like to eat fish, we do. It's because we're participating in #Release2018SC, which is an initiative started by Z-Man and iStrike Fishing to release all trout in 2018 to allow them to repopulate. In January 2018, South Carolina had a pretty bad freeze, which affected all inshore species, but especially trout. So we're doing our part to put all trout back, so hopefully they'll be around to catch for years to come. Two might have to be enough because my back hurts.
Your back hurt from having to carry the team. Have a nice little trout. Oh, that's a little bit of a nicer one, I think. Oh yeah. Might be have a little bit of size to him. That's a little bit of a nicer fish. Yeah, getting better. Getting a little bigger. You want to see that in reverse?
We gotta wrap it up, so stay compact for a trip to Miami.
Yeah, it sucks. I gotta be in Miami for about 3 days, and South Florida is one of my favorite places to fish, whether it be tarpon fishing in the bridges, flats fishing, patch reef fishing down in the Keys, or you know, offshore fishing, or even peacock bass fishing in the canals of Miami. Unfortunately, I'll be down there for 3 days for work, so there's just not going to be any time for fishing. So let me know. Tell you what, if anybody's ever gone somewhere with work or with your family, and it really pains you because you weren't able to actually go fishing in a place where maybe it's just really good to fish in, let me know. I'd love to hear your story. Leave a comment in the section below. I know I've gone to several places, but unfortunately because of the duration of my stay there, it just hasn't made sense. But you know, for another day.
Tough bite today. The key to catching the fish was really paying attention to the tide. We were able to catch fish at the very end of the incoming tide and at the very start of the outgoing tide. Another key was trying a few different baits.
Yeah, that's right. Really mixing it up really helped. Okay, well, hey, thanks again for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. That'll really help. And if you like more content, hit that subscribe button, and we'll keep making these videos. Thanks again for watching.
We'll catch you next time.